I just wanted to make a quick video on this Corrosion X Heavy Duty. This stuff is great for a lot of things. One of the things I use it for is for the little electronics in these trucks. And I've found that if you get non-waterproof electronics wet, you can spray this stuff on it and it'll actually bring the electronics back. So I'm just going to show you how you would apply this stuff to make it work or bring back a water damaged chip. And this stuff's also great. Really, I like to try and get this stuff on the electronics before they end up getting wet. To make this short and sweet, I already went ahead and undid a few things. So the first thing is this cover, 4 screws coming out of it. Then the receiver box, you have to pry off the bottom. It's got a little double-sided piece of tape. And then as you can see on here, there's a couple tabs, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You pry those up and this box comes apart. All right, so the box is apart. You go ahead and push the wires through like this so you can access the whole chip. You want to fully coat the bottom as well as the top, and you especially want to get around the little electronics inside, like these little resistors and buttons and all these different things. Okay, so we got Corrosion X here. As you can see, I like to go ahead and stick the straw in it, and then what I'm going to do, like I said, is coat the bottom of this with a little bit, especially around all these little terminals, and then spread it on the bottom as well as around all the sides and edges, and then get a little closer there. And then I like to go ahead and spray it, especially on all these resistors and things. And then this should be fully waterproof. There's a video on the Flight Test YouTube channel, and they actually show you that this stuff will prevent corrosion even in salt water. Like once you spray this on a little electronic like this, you can actually submerge it in salt water and it'll still work and continue to work. So it's pretty amazing stuff. Okay, so as you can probably see, this thing is covered with Corrosion X, so it's going to be waterproof and good to go in case any water gets in here. For these little connectors that actually plug into the receiver, I like to go ahead and just dip them in here, because sometimes these cans, the Corrosion X gets in the top here. You can just dip the connector end in it and then plug it in, and that'll save the connector from getting corrosion on it or anything like that. So it's pretty simple to put everything back together. Basically, you do the reverse steps. You put the bottom back on this piece here, then you glue it back to the bottom here, and then you install the top cover with the 4 screws. I know a lot of people are going to be asking, so pretty much the only place you can buy Corrosion X is online. I actually paid $25 for this can. I've seen it for $35. Just depends on who you buy it from. It'll pay for itself pretty quick, obviously. I mean, small electronics like this are pretty expensive, 30 bucks or more a pop. So if you use this one time, it's going to pay for itself pretty quick. I've got some other videos. For example, we had a grinder that actually had a circuit board, and we used this stuff on it because it was water damaged, and actually brought it back. So if you want to see some of those cool videos, go down in the description, and there'll be links to those other videos.